sheet. It's people around you who make you feel that you have not done what was required out of you. So that feeling is very social. So just a mark sheet, just not qualifying an exam is not what breaks the heart. Is when people start talking about it, when people start pinching you. इस बार भी नहीं हुआ, इस अटेम्प्ट में भी क्लियर नहीं हुआ यूपीएससी, इससे नहीं होगा, या कोई भी एग्जाम या कोई भी चीज़ जो आप अपनी लाइफ में करें. इट्स नॉट अबाउट जस्ट एन एग्जाम. But yes, so we have to understand when the failures are social and when the failures are personal. If you have been honest, if you think that you deserve something, there are very less chances that you will ever fail. Problem is that generally the students rather want to reach there without deserving. And so they are not focused on deserving, they are more focused on desiring. बस IAS जैसी qualities हैं. Are you disciplined enough? Are you having those qualities of an officer like? If you have, most probably you will be inside. Don't worry. Because as Akbar said, that in the age of distraction, I always also say this, the one who focuses will get through. There's so much distraction. People are so much distracted that they can't even have a single aim, they can't even have a single thing to focus on. So currently the problem is people want to show off in the sense हम यूपीएससी की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन एक्चुअल में कर रहे हैं क्या? Are you seriously sincere about your preparation? If yes, then that's a different story. Then that's your personal failure and achievement. If you are just doing it for others, that's a social failure that is there. And personally also, whenever as a girl I will say, you know why generally there is this jokes around. You must have seen it, jokes around girls. मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे वो चाहिए. But we have to change that, and we have to change that in a manner we deserve that. So if you want something, buy it. If you want any position in your life, deserve it. So we don't need any special treatment out of anywhere. No special treatment required for anything. We are as human as anybody else. So this means we just have to be true to ourselves. आपको जो करना है, आप उसके प्रति honest रहिए. You deserve it, and see how the world doesn't give you. It will give you. It has to. Because you have deserved it. So if you want to be a civil servant, deserve it. You will get it.
So now shifting the gears to our more light-hearted conversation, we will do a quick rapid fire. So buckle up, panelists. We put forth the very first question. Okay. So I think we start.
सपने हमेशा अपनी औकात से बड़े होने चाहिए. मुझे ऐसा लगता है. औकात में सपने मत देखना. बिकॉज यार आप औकात अपने हिसाब से डिसाइड कर रहे हो ना. आप गलत भी तो हो सकते हो सकता है अभी आप क्या अभी 15, 16, 17 साल 18 साल के हो गए. आपको कैसे पता आपने जो नंबर अपने ऊपर सेट किया है वो राइट है या रॉन्ग. ऑलवेज थिंक बिग. And there's one mistake that I see many people making. They wait for the right moment. They wait for perfection to happen. एक दिन मेरे पास अच्छा फ़ोन होगा तब मैं वीडियो बनाऊंगी. हाँ, एक दिन जब सब कुछ ठीक होगा तब मैं अपनी ड्रीम पे काम करना स्टार्ट करूंगी. This is wrong attitude. Never ever is it going to be all perfect. There will always be something missing. My first video, I did not know how to edit. So, I decided that I'm not going to stop when I start speaking. I spoke for 6.5 minutes without making a mistake, which is not possible easily. But I did that because I did not have an option. I did not know how to edit my videos and कसम से पैसे बिल्कुल नहीं थे. Because I was a CA. CA is a beautiful profession. अगर आप उसको pursue करो properly, I wasn't pursuing my profession properly. I had given up my job and I did not have money. I had 4,000 rupees in my bank. And I could only survive because I had my own place. If I were to pay rent, I don't know how I would have managed. But I was really lucky I did not have to bear my rent. And I just started with my laptop ka camera and I shot my first video using my Sadama Ghatiya laptop ekdam. And it picked up. It got me 3.5 lakh views in the first few months, जो कि एक starter के लिए बहुत बढ़िया है, beginner के लिए it's a big number, okay? And it actually did put me on the map of YouTube, that one video, and I thought कि अच्छा this can work. And उसके बाद there's one more mistake, how many people make? They start questioning the results very soon. You make your first, like, see, don't think कि यार ये तो सिर्फ वीडियोस के बारे में बात कर रही है. Trust me, मेरी 6 साल से लाइफ ही यही है, इसलिए मेरे पास सारे एग्जाम्पल्स
रहते हैं. तो हमें अपना जो एम है वो कैसे पता करें? सबसे पहले think 15 years ahead. What life do you want to live? So currently you might not be thinking about kids, family, but it will be a reality someday. है ना? आज कितना भी बोला मुझे शादी नहीं करनी, मैं नहीं करूँगी. But over the time when you will reach the age, there will be times that most of you will do it. Most of you will have kids. So you have to, while making your aim, you have to think ahead 15 years. 15 साल बाद मैं कैसा जीवन जीना चाहती हूँ? What is the life I want to live? What kind of house, what kind of car, what kind of people around me, what kind of work I want to do, what kind of impact I want to create. That will define a lot of things. Second, your own sacrifice making ability, your own dedication. We, of course, most of us will choose the best, but are we ready for it? Are you ready for the sacrifices? बेस्ट चूज करने के लिए बेस्ट सेक्रीफाइसेस भी करने पड़ेंगे, और वो ऐसे सेक्रीफाइसेस होंगे जो कि आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि ये मैं नहीं कर सकती. तो जितने सेक्रीफाइसेस नहीं कर सकते उतना ऊपर से काटते जाओ, नीचे आते जाओ. और जहाँ आपके सेक्रीफाइसेस, आपके डिवोशन, डेडिकेशन, आपके एस्पिरेशन से मैच कर जाए, द लाइफ यू वांट टू लिव 15 years ahead, not today, 15 years ahead. That is the thing you can start working on. But of course, your ability to make sacrifice, your ability to pursue something will also grow. It will not be static. एक achievement दूसरे achievement को breed करती है ना? जिसके 10th में अच्छे आ जाते हैं उसको पता है मुझे 12th में अच्छे लेने हैं. जिसके 12th में आ जाता है उसे पता है मुझे अच्छा कॉलेज चाहिए. तो एक अचीवमेंट दूसरी अचीवमेंट को ब्रीड करती है. उसी तरह एक फेलियर दूसरे फेलियर को ब्रीड करता है. Once you fail, you feel like अगली बार पता नहीं होगा. So we have to understand that it's fine. उस अचीवमेंट को लेके aspire for higher. Till the time, till you are breathing, you have life, aspire.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You could swap your life with any one of your fellow panelists for a day, and what's the first thing you would do in their shoes?
My God, I don't think I can do anything what these guys are doing. But आपका तानुज है. That is simply because my next level curiosity, and I've been pretty quiet about this, but I'm speaking about it now. My next level curiosity about what being a civil servant really feels like. That's why it's
The non-campus student coming out of you.
God, what a joke.
So as a civil servant, it's a very responsible kind of feeling. Right? So when you get selected, it is very high. Everybody starts taking you very seriously. People start giving you a lot of respect. That is very good. That's the good part. But the next step immediately, the moment you said, आपने अपने सबऑर्डिनेट को जो आपकी जो आपने अगर काम कर रहा है ये कह दिया ना, अभी नहीं 10 दिन बाद करेंगे, तो सच में 10 दिन बाद ही आएंगे. और अब आपने एक फाइल है जो आपने डिले कर दी, और पता चले वो इतनी अर्जेंट फाइल थी जो आपको 2 दिन बाद देखनी थी, फिर आपको उसको लगेगा 2 दिन बाद क्यों नहीं दिखाई, आपने कहा था 10 दिन बाद. So the kind of words that you say, the kind of deeds that you do, वो बहुत ज़्यादा important हो जाता है, वो एक responsibility आ जाती है. जैसे आप सिविल सर्वेंट हो, आप ऐसे नॉर्मल हैंग आउट नहीं कर सकते, ऐसे हैंग आउट करते हैं ना दोस्तों के साथ, क्यों नहीं कर सकते. आप हैंग आउट कर रहे हैं, 4 लोग देखो वो देखो वो सिविल सर्वेंट जा रहे हो. सो यू हैव टू बी अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. तो वो जैसे जैसे आती है ना वैसे वैसे फिर थोड़ा प्रेशर भी आता है.
You see, even talking about that responsibility, so my curiosity is also जो हमारे आसपास के लोगों की ज़रूरतें हैं, वो क्या ज़रूरतें हैं, look from personal and political level. That is really something I was curious about because I know civil servants face that on a daily basis.
So what are people's aspirations from civil servants?
Yeah.
So people's aspirations are many. So I'm going to tell you the moment you are posted to any department or any district or anywhere wherever you are posted, whatever you are handling, people immediately want you to clean everything. They immediately want you to mend everything. अब ये आ गए हैं, अब सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा. लेकिन चीज़ें बहुत प्रोसीजरल भी होती हैं, सब्सटैंटिव भी होती हैं, बट प्रोसीजरल भी होती हैं. एवरीथिंग टेक्स टाइम. So on files you can correct it, but what is most difficult to change is attitude of other people. Other people don't ऐसे ही होता है मैडम, ऐसे ही होगा, है ना. So that needs to be changed, that needs to be cultured कि चीज़ें बदल गई हैं, अब ऐसे होंगी. वो थोड़ा टाइम लगता है उसमें.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Still starting to step into.
That's easier part.
They're all teenagers. They're not 18, 9.
So who wants to grow old? I would like to be there.
Rida will go now. I think I would like to be there and be in their outfits now.
Oh my god. There should be fashion shows. Everyone should walk them out. We need that after this.
That's a tough task you have chosen now. What will you do when you become the audience?
Study.
We are not doing that here.
I learned the exposure. You know, the exposure the college gives you is phenomenal. Utilize it. Once you are out of your colleges, people will start asking, अब क्या करेगी, अब क्या करेगी, अब क्या करेगी? And that's a very difficult question to answer. So जो भी करना है, यहाँ पे बहुत सारा exposure इकट्ठा कर लो ताकि आपको पता हो कॉलेज से निकलने से पहले क्या करना है.
So the next question.
Rida,
I was this close to saying that. I don't think I should be saying that. I don't know. I think I'm very confused though, but I want to sing. I'm not a very good singer.
you wanna try it here?
The audacity. Oh my no, you don't follow me. I'm hitting a million. That's not the plan. You have to be smart. But yeah, I was just like, oh, I should be Dr. Tamil. Like, oh no, that's a lot of work. Does not look like I can be responsible in any way. You, I don't know. Please give me your singing skills.
What would you do when you become a actor?
Sing. That's how I'm going to be. Stand.
You have to most time to brainstorm now.
Very honest, I don't think I want to swap roles because I think मैं अलीना का रोल बहुत अच्छे से कर रही हूँ. But I have, see, this is what I want to tell you also, be each other's cheerleader. I want to cheer for all these women here. They're so amazing. I think I've spent some time with them.
So what is it that you think you will be doing different to ensure that these young minds, they are not misled anything? Or like how has it been different overall for you?
Civil servant, I learned a lot of things. And I would like to apply it in my Tathastu as well. So Tathastu is not just like a coaching institute thing. I am trying to create a bridge between formal and informal education. So currently people do their graduation, and after their graduation they will take a halt, they will 2 years they will do some coaching or some kind of an education or training, and then they will give the exam. Now these 2 years, 3 years, 4 years that are devoted by the student, they study a lot, but what is the recognition? Can you go out and say, I prepared for UPSC for 4 years? That's not a degree, that's not something that you can say to any other person. So this means that whenever we are continuing our civil services preparation, we should be doing it along with a degree, which should be very tailor-made to the civil services preparation. So I'm just trying to do that. Apart from that, I am very averse to the idea of students becoming zombies. Sometimes, UPSC preparation or anything can create zombies. We become too much engrossed in it. We stop living our lives. We stop behaving like humans. We stop making friends. We stop making good relations with our parents and all these things. It's not required. Shut yourself in a room to be a civil servant. You can live your life and you just have to be smart enough. You just have to be able to decode any exam in life, not just this or that. If you do, so there are a lot of content creators, you decode it, they decoded it. That's it. So civil services exam is decode it, you'll get it. Just as simple as that. So we just have to be sure when we are doing it. So my idea is just to help them become human as well as civil servants simultaneously, and as it's not for generally for others, it's for me. I love teaching. So the Bhasku is a reflection of my own desires of being a teacher. Thank you.
No matter what happens with music, I'm going to go get my postgrad in counseling psychology. Sorry?
That's great. I think no one knew this.
Yeah, no one does actually. That's true. No one knew.
And to make it more clear, guys, psychology has one of the highest cutoffs in North Campus.
I call it throat cutoff. That's why I call it. It's a throat cutoff. I mean, I had ECA quota. That's it.
So much pressure. What should I say? I know 5 languages. I can speak 5 languages. So I come from Karnataka, so I can speak Kannada. The language that I speak back home is similar to Hindi, so it's like Hyderabadi. Kya kar rahi ho? So aari kya, ja rahi kya, khali ho, thok baitho. So that's my mother tongue. My mom's a Malayali, so I can speak Malayalam. I'm good at English. Hindi also, because my friends were all from North India, and then I can understand Tamil, so it's like slightly 6. But yeah, I can do 5 languages. I don't know the meaning of it though.
But I'm not going to do it. I can dance.
Maybe Anubhav will say that you do dance.
How will I do? It's perfectly dancing, I must say.
See, now you're stuck. You should have said it only.
No, but actually, मैं जिम जाती हूँ and I take dance classes sometimes. वैसे तो otherwise अब dance classes नहीं ले रही हूँ, but मैंने काफ़ी time तक जिम में aerobics, Bollywood ये सब होता है. I don't know आप लोगों को time मिलता है कि नहीं? I think most of you do not go to gym yet. You will go to it when you will have more time. So yes, I mostly my trainers tell me that you are the best one we've got here. So मैं ठुमका दे सकती हूँ एक.
We have live singer right here.
Jhumka, no. Which one was the song which was...
Do you want some music though?
You need to say Jhumka Tera Hai. No. Jhumka Tera is very appropriate for Jhumka.
I got engrossed in the overall thing. So, I can paint, I can write, I can read. I read books. Paint? So, I like doing a lot of DIY. From YouTube inspired, of course. But yes, I want to, I like making my own soaps, my own moisturizers also.
That's like next level DIY, by the way. That's not DIY anymore, it's like next level DIY. I thought you were going to say like making food and like, you know, drinks and stuff like that, or like crafts and everything. Moisturizer is next level.
It's quite easy for YouTube nowadays.
Yeah, but for me, it's just taking all the bangles, pasting them, and making a pencil stand out of it.
Even the ice cream sticks. Even the ice cream sticks.
I did try once though, I ended up getting acne. My dermatologist was like, no, you're not meant for this. The dermatologist said, no, for a reason. You're not the one.
But it's pretty easy from YouTube, you know. So I made that Upton soap once. And even the rose soap, the cucumber soap, all the kinds of things that are there. And even now also, I use the moisturizer that I make. I don't buy it from others.
So I think our audience are very eager. Now we welcome your questions, your comments, and thoughts.
तो सब पूछते हैं आप क्या खाओगे, कोई कहता नहीं जो सब खाएंगे वो खा लेंगे. तो अगर आप वो वाले बच्चे हैं जो सब खा लेंगे तो 5-6 बार को खा लेंगे, बाकी वो सब पूछ लेते हैं. So this is what happens. And if you don't have a plan of your own, if you don't know what you will be doing in your life, if you don't know how you will earn, if you don't know how you will make an impact, you don't know what will be your profession, then somebody else will choose it for you. And then you should not be, you know, there should not be any opposition to it. Because ultimately, parents don't want to feel you that stomachache. Simple. Their intentions are right. They are not wrong. But we have to see what is right for us now. I think. Apart from that mark sheet, it's people around you who make you feel that you have not done what was required out of you. So that feeling is very social. So just a mark sheet, just not qualifying an exam is not what breaks the heart is when people start talking about it, when people start pinching you. इस बार भी नहीं हुआ, इस अटेम्प्ट में भी क्लियर नहीं हुआ यूपीएससी, इससे नहीं होगा, या कोई भी एग्जाम या कोई भी चीज़ जो आप अपनी लाइफ में करें. इट्स नॉट अबाउट जस्ट एन एग्जाम. बट येस, सो we have to understand when the failures are social and when the failures are personal. If you have been honest, if you think that you deserve something, there are very less chances that you will ever fail. Problem is that we generally the students rather want to reach there without deserving. And so they are not focused on deserving, they are more focused on desiring. बस IAS जैसी qualities हैं. Are you disciplined enough? Are you having those qualities of an officer life? If you have, most probably you will be inside. Don't worry. Because as Akbar said, that in the age of distraction, I always also say this, the one who focuses will get through. There's so much distraction. People are so much distracted that they can't even have a single aim, they can't even have a single thing to focus on. So currently the problem is people want to show off in the sense हम यूपीएससी की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन एक्चुअल में कर रहे हैं क्या? Are you seriously sincere about your preparation? If yes, then that's a different story. Then that's your personal failure and achievement. If you are just doing it for others, that's a social failure that is there. And personally also, whenever as a girl I will say, you know why generally there is this jokes around. You must have seen jokes around girls. मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे वो चाहिए. But we have to change that. And we have to change that in a manner we deserve that. So if you want something, buy it. If you want any position in your life, deserve it. So we don't need any special treatment out of anywhere. No special treatment required for anything. We are as human as anybody else. So this means we just have to be true to ourselves. आपको जो करना है, आप उसके प्रति honest रहिए. You deserve it and see how the world doesn't give you. It will give you. It has to. Because you have deserved it. So if you want to be a civil servant, deserve it. You will get it.
So now shifting the gears to a more light-hearted conversation, we will do a quick rapid fire. So buckle up panelists, we put forth the very first question. Okay. So I think we start.